Hello, my name is Megan. Welcome in, and I'm going to give you a very quick preview of this bookkeeping spreadsheet. Let's start over because I want to introduce. Hello, thank you for being here. My name is Megan. I am the owner of Jolin Solutions Bookkeeping, and I am going to give you a very fast preview of this bookkeeping spreadsheet. So when you open it up, you come into this first page, which has just a bunch of information. So there is the chart of accounts that we are going to use, as well as some of the links here. So there's FAQs, there are cheat sheets, there are links for how-to videos, tutorials, more things that are included. These are linked on the spreadsheet because the links will continually be updated, so you always have the most updated version of this. Perhaps the most important button on this page is submitting a Loom question. So part of the course when you buy it is the ability to submit questions to us to get answers about your specific bookkeeping needs. So let's dive into what's included in this. First, let's go to a blank page. So when you come into one of these, if it's blank, here's what it looks like. We track our expenses up here on top. We have income gets calculated down here below. And then if you want to track your mileage, there is a spot for that as well. Over to the right, these blank gray squares are going to be pie charts soon enough. So let's jump over to January to show you what it looks like when it is filled out. So when we come into January, here are a whole bunch of fake expenses for this business. You can see over here, all of these are starting to be calculated, and then they have a pie chart to kind of show you a little bit about how much money you're spending on things. This particular month, education and training definitely took up majority of the spending for that month. Just a little more data for you. Then down below, it tracks your income. It's going to show you the pie chart, and then we also have mileage checked out. Now, perhaps my favorite part of the spreadsheet is that as you start filling everything out, this is automatically going to generate profit and loss statements for you. So here's a quarter one profit and loss statement based off the information that is plugged into those first 3 months, January, February, and March down below. So this pulls all that information in automatically, puts it in here to generate you a profit and loss. So you can see your total income for the month of January, February, March, and all of quarter one, all of your expenses, and then your net profit for each month and for each quarter. Now, I know if you don't want to wait for the end of the quarter to be able to see a profit and loss, don't worry, because these forms are live. So if we take a look at this quarter two form, you can see so far only April is filled out. We haven't put any data in for May or June, but it is still calculating your April numbers for you. So the second you put something into any of these tabs, it's going to throw it on the profit and loss. So make sure that you have all of your data in here, and this pulls it for you automatically. You do not have to manually enter in any numbers here. Now, as we keep going down through our mini tabs down here, we are going to scroll all the way over to our year-end P&L. So this is going to calculate every quarter and then give you the year. So income, expenses, net profit, dynamic. Now, everyone's least favorite thing to do, deal with taxes. So if you are a side hustle or an LLC not registered as an S Corp, then you are going to be filling out the Schedule C as a part of Form 1040. So what this sheet does is automatically, again, pulls in all those numbers from everything else. You're not having to manually do this, and plugs it in. This is what this sheet would look like if you downloaded the PDF form from the IRS website. Well, mine is a little prettier, but the lines are the same. So it's going to tell you what you need to input for each line that is on that form. Then if you are filling it out in TurboTax, it doesn't necessarily give you lines, but it is going to ask you about all of these different categories. You can see some of the categories we don't have anything in there for. That means it's a 0 for that line. All right, a couple more things we are going to show you. Now, at the very beginning, we also have another way to look at your year-to-date info. So this is just going to give you totals for everything and give you some graphs if you are a visual person like myself. So totals for all of your expenses and then totaling it for the year. Remember, this is a year-to-date. We've only input information through April. So this is showing us the totals for January through April. It's only going to read what you have in here. Over to the right, this is just going to give you your monthly expense totals and a bar graph to kind of show that in March, we spent a lot of money on expenses. All right, down below, your income. So the different types of income that you had for a year, as well as your overall income for the month. April was our best month so far of income in this business. Lastly, down below, it's going to have mileage tracker for you, as well as in a net income. So if you want to know some of your net profits, you can come here. So March, we spent a lot of money, which means our net income was actually pretty low, but then April, it shot back up. So that was great. So if you just want to see the visual of that. So that is a preview of the spreadsheet. I hope you enjoyed it. There is so much more in the course. Once you purchase the course, it comes with lessons. It comes with So that is the preview of the spreadsheet. Thank you so much for watching through this with me. There is so much more that is included in the course when you buy the spreadsheet. There are bookkeeping lessons. I go deeper into how to use each of these forms, how to customize it if you want to customize it for yourself. And so I can't wait to see you in lessons and meet you when you submit one of your Loom questions here.